Jack,
Hi.
hey, weather's warming up. Storage units are starting to pop up.
I gotta tell you, it's time to go.
I think we got to do another one.
Okay, you talked me into it.
Hey, somebody told me something. I want
What'd
to
they
ask
say?
you. They said I'm wasting my time here going to storage unit auctions in Indiana because it's too small of a town, and that all the good stuff is going to be in places like California where all the big money is.
Oh,
And all
you
the
said.
stars.
I heard you talk about that comment, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, that's not the truth. As a matter of fact, California, it's one of the worst states as far as they're going broke now as it is anyway.
Well, you were in California for a long time,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I got a lot of good stuff, in California.
And you did a lot of storage units.
Oh, about hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them.
So you certainly know, you've done them in both places. You know what you found in California versus what you found in the small town of Indiana.
I do.
How did the two compare?
Well, first of all, like some of those you see on A&E Storage Wars,
Yeah.
those little towns, like they did that one in Hemet where they found some of the rhinoceros stuff for 12 grand, jewelry. Those are little bitty towns in Southern California. And just little bitty towns. I would say, like I've had everything that Joey Brown the comedian had. He is Big Mouth comedian. I had his stuff when he died.
From California.
Yeah, I got it. I got that in California. The back screen stage, the Harvey, the Invisible Rabbit. Remember, I want to do a video on that sometime.
So there are some huge finds in
Oh,
California.
yeah, there are. But there's huge finds here, too, all over this area. Of course, I'm spanning about 200 or 300 miles if you think about all the few shots that I've got already. I'm going all the way north of Chicago, south of Chicago, Tinley Park, that area.
Right,
And
Midwest.
then I go down, all over the Midwest I've been going, just hanging out, more or less. And interviewing people. I've got 3 or 4 interviews yet, too, by the way. And I'm going to be going down into southern Illinois and all that. That's taking advantage of being retired. But at the same time, I can show these things and show people. But these small towns, don't kid yourself. Some of the best stuff comes from the small towns.
So you really never know where you're going to run into the big
No,
score.
no. I don't like downtown Chicago.
You don't like it?
No, the storage units there. I've seen those. I just don't like it.
Really?
But I like them in little towns like Highland, LaPorte. Very good units come from there. Just anywhere these little towns in Indiana and these little towns in Illinois. There's big scores in them. I don't think there's a lot of difference. Both has its pros and cons. I don't know where that guy got that, or I don't know what kind of brown paper bag he's living in.
Are there any bad units in California?
Sure.
Junk units?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So pretty much you're not going to find...
Go down in the L.A. area, and into that area, and buy some of those around there. You'll see some real dillies. You better take a shovel, because you got to shovel it out.
So you can find good and bad just about anywhere.
Yeah, it's the same. You just have to train yourself to have a good eye and figure out what's good and what's bad. But there's no difference. I saw that comment on there, and I just kind of laughed. I thought that was funny. That somebody would see it from that perspective. And of course, me, I don't like the filthy language.
Yeah, well, I don't like it either.
Yeah, I don't like it. We answered the question, I think, didn't we? And then we deleted the nasty words.
Yeah, we don't need that.
No, sounds like they're making fun of people in little towns is what it sounds like to me.
Yeah, and the small town, big town, it's all the same to
Doesn't make any difference. In a small town, you might even have a chance of doing better at times. In a big city, you might have a chance of doing better at times. But I think you take it as it comes and weigh it up. I don't think you can separate big time, little time. I mean, like in California right now, they're in big trouble. That's the brokest state in the union, And you guys here in Indiana, this is a pretty healthy state,
Yeah, overall.
Yeah, it is. Real healthy, especially compared to California. And then in Illinois, it's sort of half and half. It's good and bad in Illinois, you know that. But you buy storage bins downtown Chicago or in that area around 101st or even 101st, 102nd, in that area, it's don't look too good, But you get good stuff. Like, I'll tell you what come from up there, just as a point of interest, a few years ago, if you remember, about 3 years ago, when I bought a bunch of stuff, and I brought it in and showed you some of it from the people that started Motown Records and Brunswick Records. Remember they were
got
payola? Stevie Wonder's autographs and all those autographs. that come out of downtown Chicago. So you never know. You scoop it out of one side and it might look like junk. The next unit might be all that Motown stuff. And that's also where all those magic cards. Remember all those magic cards and all that? That also come from that was a little bitty town, little bitty. That one was in Indiana, but they got that in Indiana. Then I bought the stuff from them. I bought about 10 or 15 boxes of those from these people. But that come from a little town. I don't think there's 1,200 people there, and that was one of the best units I ever seen.
So bottom line is keep your eyes open wherever you are. You never know what you're going to find or where you're going to find it, and
take them as they come.
take them as they come.
Weigh them up as they come, and don't blink.
All right, Jack. I can't wait to go to our next unit.
Me too. Yeah, it's time to get one. We'll
Yeah.
get one.
I'll put some gas in the van and we'll head on out.
That'll be fun. And I'm still gonna go 200-300 miles from here to those little swap meets, and I'll do a couple sales in little towns. I'll go to these little towns like down in southern Illinois or Kentucky. I'll drive down there for a week, and we'll look and see how they are. How's that?
Sounds like a plan. Thanks a lot, Jack.
You bet. Thank
Take
you.
it easy, buddy.